All I can say is that the fake news just doesn't get it, do they? They really don't, because there should be a whole whirlwind of criticism and outrage about Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg performing at the Super Bowl. These guys should not even be allowed to go into the stadium. That's how I feel, given their past, given how they embraced F the police. Dr. Dre helped come up with F the police, and Snoop Dogg goes around singing that all the time. These guys are the headliners at the Super Bowl, and man, oh man, are they proud.
This is a blessing because the Super Bowl is the biggest sporting event in the world, and hip-hop is the biggest form of music in the world.
Yep.
And for us to be able to have the opportunity to bring the two worlds together, this is what it's about. This is what hip-hop and the NFL is supposed to be about. Representing, about change, about moving forward. So we appreciate the NFL for even entertaining hip-hop, because we know a lot of people didn't want hip-hop on stage.
True that.
We're here now, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.
That's right.
Yeah, a lot of change, a lot of moving forward, right? Kneeling for the national anthem, not even playing the national anthem. Black Lives Matter all over the field, on the helmets. They're ruining the game. Hip-hop used to be fine. Now it's ugly and evil. Yes, it is. And some hip-hop used to be fine. Actually, the ugliness and evil, it's been there for a long time. What about you, Dr. Dre?
We're going to open more doors for hip-hop artists in the future, and making sure that the NFL understands that this is what it should have been a long time ago. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're going to show exactly how professional we can be, how dope we can be on stage, and how exciting we're going to be to the fans. So we're going to let you know what it is.
What it is, huh? And he's going to be opening doors to future hip-hop stars. He's opening doors to hell. I believe that. He's opening doors to hell. Now, I'll get to that in a moment, but first, did he say something about professionalism? How professional they're going to be? Let me see some more of that.
We're going to kill this. I'll go first.
Yeah, Dre, go. I'm over stuck.
Trying to find it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the right to say.
Incredible. No, I had to talk Snoop and Eminem out of pulling their
Whoa!
He said professional and dope. How about dopey? I think this is dopey. You know, last year was the deadliest year ever in the history of policing for police. And we have these two cop haters at the biggest event, really, in the culture for the entire year. I don't like this. I don't think you like it. And it's more than just that one line, F the police. It's everything these guys do. Snoop Dogg. This is a song that should not be played at the Super Bowl. I don't know what's on their playlist, but roll your window down, man, hand me my mother effing Glock, man, give me another clip, because I'm gonna smoke this fool. Yeah, N-word, one less N-word. Yeah, N-word, use a dead mother effer now. Okay, thanks, Snoop. And this is from Dr. Dre. Take a walk through the hood where we up to no good. I'm stranded on death row for pumping slugs in mother effers. Now you know you outdone, feel the shotgun, corrupt inmate, cell block one. Yeah, I don't think this is good family fun. And maybe I am not cool or whatever. Oh, wow. I hear this a lot online. Man, that guy is so white. Well, I talked about opening doors to hell. And let's ask the father of Jaquan. Have you heard about this case? He was an 18-year-old young man shot and killed in Brooklyn, New York. An aspiring drill rapper. I'm not familiar with drill rapping, but we'll learn about it in a moment. Here he is doing his thing, and in the world of drill rap, they say he was actually pretty good, but he was pretty good at a deadly art that, yes, led to his death.
I'ma do what I do, get out of line, I'ma squad school. YGK said Jesus got two, like, y'all fool.
And then basically we have to bleep out the whole song. Sorry. So there's a little taste. Now we're going to hear from Jaquan's father. His name is Perry Williams, in a report assembled by a local Fox 5 reporter named Lisa Evers. Take a look.
Well, hip-hop is no longer hip-hop anymore. And now, if you're not doing drill, you're not going to get no play.
The hard-driving beats and dark, ominous sound of drill originated in Chicago. It was also heavily gang-affiliated. It got a new life in Brooklyn and was brought into the mainstream by the late Pop Smoke.
And drill is the devil's music. It's nothing but murder, death, kill, drugs, everything, the whole ingredients for us to lose.
Murder, death, drugs. That's the father of the young man shot and killed at 18, and he calls it the devil's music. Wow. Again, yeah, I know that sounds like something they probably said about rock and roll, but look at the lyrics. Look at what they glorify. The mayor of New York City had something to say about this, although I think he's putting the blame on, well, take a look.
Over the course of his high school years, Jaquan missed over 250 days of school, a clear sign that he needed more help. Our city should have caught that. We should have done more.
I don't know if it's a bureaucracy's fault. I mean, we saw 250 days is a lot of school. I know what's not helping, and that's glorifying people like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and saying that hip-hop has arrived and singing about killing your homies in the hood is somehow A-okay, and if you don't get it, well, you don't get it, and that's on you. It's bad stuff. We all know that. Too many are afraid to say that. I think if we start having a real honest conversation about this stuff, we could save lives. All right. Now it's time to talk about those truckers up in Canada. Now, I think they're great. The mainstream media thinks they're terrorists.
Sedition, insurrection, a threat to democracy.
This city is under siege. They are now calling it an occupation.
Alarming situation there in Ottawa.
The police chief is calling it a nationwide insurrection driven by madness.
Okay, well, you know what? We're kind of relying on, we talk to the truckers sometimes and we see video, but one reporter spent a heck of a lot of time up there speaking to 100 or so truckers. Let's go ahead and put that article on the screen, please. She wrote a great big story, What the Truckers Want, by Rupa Subramanya. And she says this: I have spoken to close to 100 protesters, truckers, and other folks, and not one of them sounded like an insurrectionist, white supremacist, racist, or misogynist. They came from across the country, vaxxed, unvaxxed, white, black, Chinese, Sikh, Indian, alone or with their wives and kids. What else? They blasted "We Are the World," and everywhere you looked, someone was waving the maple leaf, their flag. There was a new consciousness, too, a feeling among the truckers that they weren't as alone as they thought. The solidarity was infectious. Ivan, 46, who emigrated from Ukraine, said, "We came to Canada to be free, not slaves. We lived under communism, and in Canada, we're now fighting for our freedom." One more. "If you're not vaccinated," one Peter said, "they treat you like garbage lying on the streets." You know, "O Canada," the national anthem, glorious and free. They're supposed to be free up there. You know, the truckers, they were not getting the money we sent to them, people from all over the world, through Gofundme. Gofundme said, no, we're not doing this. They refunded all the money. Thank God for Give, Send, Go. Give, Send, Go is sending the money to the truckers exactly where we want it to go, those who are sending money. And take a look at what Give, Send, Go said, even though the Attorney General of, I think, Ontario said, you can't do this. Canada has absolutely zero jurisdiction over how we manage our funds here at Give, Send, Go. Awesome. Also, all funds for every campaign on Give, Send, Go flow directly to the recipients of those campaigns, not least of which is the Freedom Convoy campaign. That is totally awesome.